Okay, I'm Dan Fitzpatrick at stockmarketmentor.com, and I want to look at ServiceNow. So we're looking at the weekly chart, and you can see this big monstrous uptrend that's, of course, in the past. So we don't get to make money off of that. And at the end of these kind of trends, there's always something bad that happens, and it did here. We had a big, nasty sell off. It's lost half its value. And then it took a while, like I know, more than a year, maybe two, to get back to where it was. So this was a big V-shaped thing, but we can look at this in another way. Like, remember this kind of move here? We can look here and say, well, it's kind of started again. It's really just started again. It's a little bit choppier, and I can also see like a fractals here, and I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to clean up the mess here. So we see this kind of thing here, this kind of V-shaped thing within an uptrend. Now we've got an uptrend going here, and what do we get? Another V-shaped deal here. So there's kind of like a pattern within a pattern. So I see this moving up, and all the stuff that I just told you about doesn't really matter. What matters is, can we make some money on it? So I'm looking at this on the daily chart. And again, like you can see this pattern that I just pointed out on the weekly, this V thing, kind of like, again, this V thing. So this actually gives me confidence to be bullish on this stock. It's kind of just drifting higher. It's not just taking off like a rocket ship. It's actually holding the 21-day moving average as opposed to walking along the upper Bollinger Band, which is what the strongest stocks do. But still, an uptrend is an uptrend. So if you're interested in this, and it's kind of got a lot of play today, there's a lot of people talking about 1 million shares traded, a little bit above average volume. So I'm looking at this, and I see a stock that's probably just going to continue to run higher. I'll put this as the resistance, maybe support right about here. So if you want, if you're interested in this stock, you could just buy some here, or you could just wait a bit. And when the stock pulls back closer to the 50-day moving average, the 21-day moving average, then that'd be a better time. To be buying some stock. So anyway, it's just something for you to be thinking about. That's all I got for you here, members. I got a bunch of stocks that I covered today, and I took some positions in, and I'll give you the precise reasons why. By the way, if you're not a member of Stock Market Mentor, check it out. $14, 2-week trial. What could be cheaper than that? Okay, it's probably 2 cups of coffee at Starbucks. All right, and besides, you don't need all that caffeine anyway.